back to our channel. So today we're gonna do a mukbang slash cooking slash drinking, and we're gonna just talk and make food and get drunk. It's very cute.
So basically, how to make my drink is you take a vodka and you don't measure it because we don't do that here. Normally I just put in
2 shots.
Yeah, 2 shots of vodka. I always use a straw because I don't care about the turtles. Yeah. I mean, we might not need one. We're no longer making a salad.
We're no longer making a salad, just because we're going out. Oh, sorry. So we need them carbs and whatever. Wait, we can have that for lunch tomorrow.
Okay, tea.
Anyways, so guys, if you notice we're in a new setup, it's actually because we bought a house.
A house tour will be coming soon.
Yes.
We just felt honestly unsafe in our other place.
Because when you're famous, like, people track you down. Like, people knew where we live.
And after our house got broken into, like, that was...
And, like, why would someone break into our house just because we leaked our address to the public?
Oh, the water's boiling!
Oh, wait. Why is there a fire? ASMR? Wait, that'd be so... Wait, ASMR with the... Oh my god. Your phone breaks.
So we're ready to start our mukbang, and we just want to show you how amazing this is.
Yes, we are chefs. Wait, our thumbnail? Pose.
So we have 2 things to address. Number 1 is the Antonia Garza scandal, which was basically just that we were stealing his editing. The thing is, though, that people don't realize that we've been on YouTube for 10 years. We started when we were only 9 years old. Actually, we're 20. We started when we were 20.
Wait.
How many years are we on?
So, the reality is that we've been on YouTube for a really long time, and we basically invented this editing.
Pretty recent, and Sarah and I went out. We were just doing our own thing. I was with one of my friends. Sarah was with another one of my friends, and then all of a sudden,
My friends?
sorry, with our friends.
What the hell?
This guy comes up to me, and was like, "Hey, like, I'll bring you to my booth. Like, let's go get drinks." And I was like,
booth?
"Yeah." We were in the booth the whole night. Happened.
No, we were behind at the second bar.
That's a booth.
That's a booth?
Yeah.
T, I was in the booth.
We went to the booth, and then he started like feeding me drinks, and I was like, "Okay, T, loving this."
Yeah.
But he was really ugly, and I was like not down for the cause.
Yeah.
So then I left, and I went with my other friends, and then all of a sudden he came back. He's like, "Hey, come." And this time I was with Sarah to the booth, and then we started getting drinks, and this other friend, who we're gonna call Pablo. So Pablo and the man who's been giving me drinks, Escobar. So Pablo and Escobar we're giving us drinks, and the thing is that they're brothers, like real life brothers. So all of a sudden, Pablo starts making a move on Sarah, and I'm kind of like, okay, like loving this, because like Pablo's a good looking man, as some would say.
Do you think he's good looking? He's not my type.
He's not ugly. Better looking than Escobar. So then Sarah and Pablo start hooking up. And then Escobar starts coming up to me, and I was like, "Hell no, sweetie, like I'm not about this." However, he had probably given us like over $100 worth of drinks. Bottles. Anyways, so I was like, I felt kind of bad. So then I was like, fine, like I guess I'm gonna pity him or whatever. So then I start hooking up with Escobar, but Sarah and I are this close together.
Yeah, like literally.
She is like this is the spaghetti, and then this is Pablo, and this is Escobar.
And all four of us are right here.
Yeah. I was like,
But you were not into it. Every
No.
time I would turn around, she'd be like,
every 5 seconds, I would like come back, and he's like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, like Sarah and I were holding hands too. Like we were like,
yeah, we were straight up holding hands.
and then the funniest part, which was at one point, so Sarah and Pablo have been going at it for like, let's say like 10 minutes, and then all of a sudden this other man comes up and literally
What's his
just,
name?
Steve. Anyways, so
So Steve is...
Steve comes up and literally goes like this to Sarah. Keep in mind, like, she's going at it with Pablo right here.
I wasn't kissing him when Steve came up to me, though.
Yes, you were. Fully.
So why would he come up to me if I'm making out with another guy?
I think he was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And she's making out with Pablo, and he goes like this. Sarah turns around and then just automatically starts making out with
Okay,
Steve.
I hugged him first. I'm not a whore.
Okay, you were like... So then Pablo's like, "Okay, what the fuck? That's kind of annoying." And then Steve goes to the washroom, and then she starts hooking up back with Pablo. What the fuck?
She's actually a bad friend for not telling me.
No, because I was on Team Pablo.
Over Steve?
Yeah, 100%. Okay, the end of the story is that we hooked up with brothers.
Yeah. Me and Dan were at this club, and and he kept buying us drinks all night, and then we were like, remember he ended up getting kicked out of the club? Wait, why is this wild? And I just thought of this now.
Yeah.
We're at the club, and it's like dead at the beginning.
Yes.
And then this guy
Hi,
keeps-
sweetie.
Yeah. This guy keeps buying us drinks and like whatever, we're drinking with him. So we're like, okay, we're gonna go dance, and then we left him, obviously. Okay, his name's Jeffrey. We're like dancing, and then we meet Jeffrey, who's this guy, but he was very touchy, like with me, very like trying to hook up with me, but I was like, no, like whatever, like I'm here with my friend, like whatever. I was like trying to blow him off, and then he was like, oh, I'm here with my friend too, my friend Star. So I was like, okay, perfect. Obviously, like we're dancing, like whatever, like we're drinking
a lot.
So me and the guy start making out, we start hooking up, and then Dan and the guy and like his friend Star start making out and hooking up, but we're like literally right beside each other. Like I think we were actually holding hands at one point, like straight up. Disclaimer, we were very drunk, so I don't know how this happened, but at one point we swapped guys without knowing, like no recollection of like. And then after I was like looking,
Because like we would do it and then like dance for a minute and
Yeah.
then like go back, but like we went back like the wrong
way. And then I like look at the guy that's like in front of me, like dancing with me, like whatever, and I'm like, wait, this is not the guy. So I look over and Dan's making out with Jeffrey, who's the guy that I was making out with at first. And I was like, wait, that is iconic. Oh, also the guy that was buying us drinks in the first place was getting mad at them because we were hooking up with them.
Yeah.
So he tried to fight them. And then the bouncer kicked him out of the club. Yeah, that's the tea. We made out with, well, yeah, we
Same
just
guy.
swapped.
Yeah.
We just swapped guys, and we basically swapped saliva, which is like a true bonding moment.
Okay, so our next story time is about actually in high school, and this I think was in grade
10.
10. This involves our best friend Victoria.
Yes.
Hi sis.
Hi sis, if you're watching this, we're about to give a story time on all three of us, iconic little kitty girls.
We all got ready together, us three. We were like the three best friends. All three of us met in kindergarten. So then we get there, and our friend Victoria had been talking to this guy called
George.
Sarah was dating this guy called Tom. I had been started talking to this guy called Tim. These are gonna be hard names to remember. Holy
Okay,
fuck.
George, Tom, Tim.
All get really, really drunk.
Off like 2 coolers, like not
So
even.
2 Smirnoff Ices. I remember specifically finishing one in like probably 30 minutes. And then I was like, hey Vic, can I have another one? Because she would always like get my alcohol for me. And Sarah and Victoria were like, you should slow down.
Guys, that was crazy back then. That was like wild.
Like they were like, you want a second one within an hour? And we were like blackout, right?
George and Tom were sitting together like on these like patio chairs.
So basically outside there's 3 patio chairs.
Yeah.
Okay, like this far apart.
So close. Like talking to them like on their laps, like whatever. And then I don't know who started it or whatever, but we started making out whatever happened, and then Tim sat down, and then Dan sat on top of him, and then we were all basically 3 chairs making out.
So 3 best friends, like best friends since kindergarten. I don't know how long. So it was literally like
they were so close.
3 and 3 making out. Like my legs at one point were on top of Vic's, like on top of Sarah's, like going off.
Yeah.
And it was like an hour.
Yeah. So long.
An hour. Like I woke up the next morning with so many mosquito bites. But yeah, so that's basically the story. So every one of our stories somehow involve us making out with guys while holding hands.
Yeah, while holding hands. Like, we're actually so scary. So, as you know, we always give a shout out at the end of our videos.
But our next video shout out is Kyra.
Kyra Reynolds! If you're watching, we love you. You're our biggest supporter.
Thank you for all your support throughout the past 10 years of our YouTube career. Thank you so much for watching.
You take it off.
I'm like, anyways, let me just...
Wait, how cute would this look?
Well, I guess we gotta go to the hospital or whatever.
Okay, bye.
Bye, kitty
love
girls.
you, kitty girls.
Yeah, some trouble.